We're gonna show you guys how to make your own Bleach t-shirt designs just like these coming up. Okay, we're at Michael's and we're gonna grab some t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna make some awesome Bleach t-shirts.
Okay, let's put it in the buggy.
Perfecto.
Now my
In
turn.
the buggy. You're gonna do red? Scarlet,
It
I
has to
think
be
you need
one of
red
these
because
colors
you
because
want
I'm doing a
owlet.
flower.
You're gonna do a water unicorn?
Yes.
With the blue shirt? It will turn out awesome.
It's called sap though.
Okay, Scarlet,
It fits.
you need a red
Pink.
shirt
No,
for
pink.
owlet.
Pink.
You want
I
to do an
want
owlet
red.
shirt? Yes?
Trust me.
Okay, we need red. Let's find a red one.
Right here.
You're gonna change your mind. You want to do supersonic and not regular sonic. That's totally cool. Let's put this one back. You want to do supersonic, Mac?
Yeah. What's this looking?
Nothing.
And then I like this too.
We are back from running our errands, grabbing our t-shirts and all the supplies that we need. we got an iron. These are some of the things you'll need. You'll need some spray bottles. This is a spritzer bottle.
And you need a plug.
You're gonna need a plug,
You need a plug
obviously,
too.
for your iron, but we got a spritzer bottle. We got a spray bottle. Off camera, I cut out a couple pieces. We have a backing
You need a
board
plug too.
for the t-shirt. Isn't that right, Madison?
Yeah.
And then we have this in which we're gonna make clouds and or waves with. You're gonna need some scissors. And we've got our assorted color t-shirts. You are going to need 100% cotton t-shirts to make this work. You can use a 50-50 blend, but the bleach is really going to work on the 100% cotton t-shirts, which the main thing you need is bleach to make this work, which will dilute. And you're gonna need some. This will serve as our template, which we will iron on. We got a special iron just for this job because we don't want to mix it up with the household iron.
The iron has a plug.
The iron does have a plug. Are you guys ready to do this?
Yeah! Also, ask your parents for permission to do this. And you can also make it by yourself.
No. You definitely need your parents' permission because we are working with bleach.
Yeah.
You will want to do this in a place where you can make a mess because working with kids in bleach, well, you don't want to go and ruin your furniture or your carpet at home. So we are at our t-shirt shop where it's perfectly acceptable to make a mess. Oh, lastly, we are going to use some gloves just to make sure the kids don't get bleach on their hands. We'll leave a link down in the description where you can find all these things. We are able to get them at our local grocery store or Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever the case may be. But we will leave a link down below so that way, just in case you don't have access to these stores, you can grab it from those links. So let's go ahead and print out some designs, yeah? Let's find our designs and we'll print them out. Let's go for it. So now we're doing the painstaking task of finding a very simple graphic that we will use to make a simple silhouette,
It has to be simple, sweetheart.
the cutout, and to iron to our t-shirts. Let's see if we can convince these kids to go with something a little simple.
No, fish tail.
Doesn't seem like it's going well. I think this is the process that will take the longest.
That?
Alright, so we're looking for some Sonic images, unicorns,
Mommy.
and owlet. You want to use the simplest silhouette that you can find.
Detective Pikachu.
We have our design selected, isn't that right, Mac?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna print them out on just some paper that is the designs. We want to keep them no bigger than about, thanks Apollo, no bigger than about 9 inches wide, 9 inches tall. I think it'll be just fine for some used shirts. So let's go ahead and print these, right, Mac?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright guys, I hope you subscribe and hit that like button and hit that bell. Ready, Mimi? Heel. I can smell ink.
So the next thing we need to do is we're going to trace off our design onto the freezer paper and we're going to cut it out. Isn't that right, you guys?
Yeah!
Alright, let's go ahead and do that.
And I said I'm gonna look like I'm gonna stand up here so I can watch it from here.
Kind of looks like a camel. Kind of looks like a goat.
Hello.
Something to note is that you do want to make sure that the glossy side is down,
Yeah.
and so that way your image will, essentially the waxy side of this freezer paper will adhere to your t-shirt.
Poop on you. Okay.
To determine whose shirt I cut out first and whose we work on first. Y'all are gonna do paper, rock, scissors. Madison and Scarlett, go first.
Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scarlett wins.
No, one more time. No. Ready? Rock.
No, she already won.
Rock, paper.
All right, Mac and Scarlett,
That was
y'all go. Y'all go.
Rock, paper,
Well,
scissors,
it's
shoot.
a game, honey. That's the way that.
All right, she did paper. She did paper. She won. Going first, and then we'll determine who goes second.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No!
All right, Madison second. You're last. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back to it, guys. All right, so what I'm gonna do is kind of crudely just poke a hole in here, and then I'm gonna take the scissors and then just trim this guy out. We got our shapes all cut out. We got our Sonic. We got our outlet. Something to note is I did start to kind of cut the center of this one out. So something you have to take into consideration, right, Madison, is the fact, say for instance, this unicorn is going to be white. So
No.
this is inverse.
No.
It's going to be white.
No, blue.
Okay.
Blue.
The shirt's
It
blue.
can be blue and its mane can be white.
But the unicorn is going to be white. However, we want Sonic to be red, so on the outside,
No, Sonic's gonna be yellow. I want the
Sonic's going to be yellow.
unicorn to be blue.
Thank you, Mac.
and hair white.
Sonic is going to be yellow, so outside of him is going to be white. Outlet is going to be red, and so outside of her,
Yep.
it will be white. Did we get that one right, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Projects with the kiddos. All right, let's go ahead and iron these things on. While our iron is heating up, we're going to take these two bottles and basically do a 50% bleach to water mixture. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to do Scarlett's t-shirt first, right, Scarlett? So let's go ahead and iron on your design. Yes, Scarlett? All right, let's do it. So we're gonna take a little outlet and we're gonna put it about maybe 3 fingers down. There we go. We're gonna put it right there. And we're just gonna make sure that we have a nice flat surface. We are. We're gonna stick it. We're gonna use the iron. We're gonna iron it right onto the shirt. We just wanna make sure not to burn the shirt. We can iron the shirt out too while we're at it.
And be careful, guys, because this is really hot and we don't want to burn ourselves.
Yeah.
So just watch your fingers. And one of the things we want to keep an eye out for are some of these smaller details, and to make sure
You do not
You
put it in the
can.
washer?
is just to make sure that it's nice and adhered. So that way we got a good mask. What we're going to do at this point is we're going to take our pre-cut board.
And put it in there.
That's right, we're going to put it in there.
Yeah.
And the reason why is that, guys?
Mama, cause we don't know.
Well, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you. The reason is so that way when we spray this side with bleach, it doesn't go down to the other side. So that way we just have our design right here on the front. Okay, so I'm gonna have the kiddos stand back. So I need you guys to stand back. We need to stay clear because we are using bleach. So bring the stool over here. So we got baby Scarlett up first, and we are going to put some gloves on. That way I know they're really big gloves, aren't they? But we'll give it a try. But Daddy's gonna help you, okay? We're gonna put some gloves on, and then we are going to make your design, okay? Okay, perfect. Clap your hands. Alright, so what we're gonna do is take our little spritz bottle and we're going to spray around the design so that way it will create kind of a mist around it. Okay, we'll make this up together. So let's go ahead and we'll take our finger and we'll be sure to just kind of spritz it around the design. And the more you add, the brighter it's going to be. So we're just, for this design, we're just kind of going in a circle. We might put a little extra where the eyes are at. Just make the eyes nice and bright. And we'll just kind of give it a little bit of a fade. And we'll see how that comes out because it's going to take a moment for the bleach to actually start taking effect. Now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to use a hair dryer and we're going to speed up this process by evaporating all the moisture in the shirt. And we're doing this in a well-ventilated area, so be sure to do this in a well-ventilated area. All right, let's do it. Okay, after a very impatient 5 minutes, we are starting to see the bleach take effect. I'm gonna put my gloves back on. And Scarlett, you and I, we are going to spray Owlet some more. And we're gonna concentrate a little bit more here in the eyes, maybe a little bit more around the silhouette, and then we'll kind of gradually do the outside. How does that sound, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Super pumped. Put your hands up here, sweetheart. And we're going to spray Owlet a little more. So we're going to spray some right here in her eyes. We're going to spray quite a bit. And then we'll spray some more around her silhouette.
Wait.
And then we're going to gradually spray on the outside some more. Let's put a little more where her eyes are at. Spray, spray, spray. Okay, let's see how that works. We got some droplets right here, and that probably will end up being some bright spots, but that's okay because we're going to do some other creative, cool stuff with this. Okay, Scarlett, so we're gonna take the hair dryer and we're gonna speed this up a little bit. You wanna hold it and do it? Go for it. Oh yeah, that's looking amazing. You're doing a great job, sweetheart. Now we're gonna take our little template and we're gonna make some clouds. How's that sound, Scarlett? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Scarlett, take this template here, hold on to it. There we go. Now place it down there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray around this template and we're gonna make some clouds. So let's do some clouds here. And we'll put your hand there, hold it down. And we'll do some clouds there, and we're gonna put it here, and we're gonna do some clouds up here, and we'll put it over this way, and we'll do some clouds over here, and then we'll do one more set of clouds right up here. Let's get some clouds going here, shall we? All right, now we're gonna just put a little bit more right here where the eyes are at, so we can try and make her eyes a little bit brighter. Now we're gonna give it a few minutes. Oh, you can already see it taking effect. Look at that, that's amazing. Okay, Scarlett, this is looking pretty awesome. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a paintbrush, aka Mom's makeup brush and we're going to dip it in the solution and we're going to, it's okay Mom, and we're going to dabble some stars in there. Alright Scarlett, this is looking pretty awesome. This is a really cool trick. What we're going to do is we're going to open this bottle up and we're going to just set this aside and we're going to dip our little brush in here. You do want to do it. What do you think, Scarlett? This is going to look totally awesome, right? Alright, so we're going to do some little flicks. Okay, let's do one more up here towards the top side. Okay, that is awesome. This is going to look amazing. It's already looking beautiful. Okay, so we're going to take our dryer, our hair dryer. Yeah, you want to do it?
Turn it on.
Okay, here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to iron our owl just a little bit.
Again.
You want to do it, Scarlett? Yes, Mac, we are going to do it one more time.
Yeah.
And what this will do is help kind of release the freezer paper so that way we can pull Owlet up and then we'll see how it came out.
Hold on, Dad.
That looks amazing. What do you guys think?
Good.
That looks really cool, doesn't it? So protected Owlet for the most part.
My turn.
Oh, this looks so cool. It does look like it released here a little bit, but it's so cool that it kind of released around the eyeballs. What do you guys think?
I'll just give it
Don't you think this looks awesome? Would you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
maybe.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I don't know because look.
Scarlett, it's your shirt. All right, it's Madison's turn. Go ahead and put your shirt on the board and then we'll remove that sticker, right?
Okay.
Now you got your
It's not
sticker
like
off.
this.
Let's go ahead and place our shirt onto the board.
Let's do it, guys. There we go. Yes.
Let's go ahead and iron on your graphic, shall we?
Yeah!
Okay, so here's her graphic. We're gonna iron it shiny side down. You want it there? You don't want it a little higher?
Daddy, no, because it needs to go in the ocean. It's
Oh, it
walking
needs
in
to go in the ocean.
It's walking on the ocean.
Oh, okay. So that's where you want your graphic, Madison?
Yes.
Okay, be very careful because this is hot.
I know, I done it once.
Go ahead and iron that on. Iron the whole thing until it completely sticks to the t-shirt.
No. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and like this video.
So one of the things that went on with Owlet over here is I don't think we ironed this enough. We just want to make sure that we get all these edges nice and ironed down. Go ahead. You're doing it.
No?
It wasn't me.
Okay, what do you guys think? Is that adhered enough?
Yeah.
Madison? Okay, put the gloves on. Fast.
Hello.
All right, you got your gloves on? Let's do this. What do you think, Madison?
I'm ready.
Because this is an inverse design, we're going to cover all this of the shirts. That way we can make the unicorn white.
Yes, you don't want to do it.
All right, so we're just going to take some tape these parts down so that way they don't move. This will completely block the rest of our shirt so we can make the unicorn pretty white. Go ahead and grab this bottle and I just want you to do a light spray over it, okay? Daddy's just gonna help kind of guide you a little bit. Go ahead and hold the bottle. Now put your finger on there. Now just give it a light spritz. Further away. There you go, like that. There you go. Look at it changing already. That's amazing.
It went to this color. See this color, guys? Right here?
Yeah.
And this color. Look how different that is, guys.
Already. It's only been
That's
what?
very cool, so we can see the difference with it's a unicorn.
It's been what, like 15 seconds? So let's just try using the iron only this time and see if it works better.
I do like yours. Can I like both faces?
Keep going.
Oh, guys, look, it's getting lighter. Turning to light green, I think.
Oh, and he's got spots too.
Hey.
Okay, I think we're good on this. You don't want to change the color of the horn. You want to leave it like it is? All right, so let's mask this off like that. And then we're going to take the little spritzer bottle. Here, we'll tape it down on here.
We're covering the horse so the beautiful color cannot go away. Because
That's
I really
right.
like it.
You want to make sure your glove, so that way these little dots aren't happening. You want to make sure your glove is out of the way. And we're just going like this. All right, so let's see how that comes out. Madison, let's pull this up, see what we got here.
Yay, the horn's still perfect.
Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, now let's iron over it. Okay, just keep it flat and then just iron over it. Let's go ahead and pull this up. So take this, Madison. We'll set this aside. And then let's just go ahead and pull this off the shirt and we're gonna do some water.
Okay, guys, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, guys. Woo! It really does. Look at the shimmy.
Came out
Oh, yes.
amazing. And it almost looks like it's got an eye. Since we're kind of doing some waves with yours, let's go ahead and take some of this paper here, so that way while you're spraying, we don't hit anything else. Now, where do you want the waves? Do you want to start at the very bottom?
No. Yeah. Start at the bottom, so the bottom's gonna go right here.
Okay, so take this and let's lay this down and then go ahead and spritz it. Let's go ahead and move this. Okay, now we moved it somewhere else. Take this, Madison, and let's go ahead and we'll spray some more.
I can come in.
All right, so lift it just a little higher.
Come in.
Okay, that looks good. All right, go for it. All right, that's good. That's enough. Okay, so this is the part where we want to mist it just a little lighter, and we want to make sure these are nice and offset like this, and then we'll do just a little bit of a light mist. Okay, now we're going to move it over. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You don't want to ruin your unicorn. So at this point, we want to do it light.
Oh, what the heck happened while I was gone?
She's
That
making
amazing.
ocean.
That is awesome.
I don't want it to go up there.
We're gonna do some clouds up towards the top. How about some clouds? You want some clouds?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Scarlett,
what Madison wants to do is we're gonna do some clouds across the shoulders, and I think that'll be totally awesome. So go ahead and let's spray some here.
And also we're gonna do some on the sleeves. I need a little help.
So one of the things to keep in mind, parents, is her gloves are getting in the way, so Daddy's gonna help out just a little bit. All right, we gave it a little bit of a mist, so we're gonna move this over. Take your hands off, Maddie. We're gonna stick this up here. We're just gonna kind of shuffle it out the way,
Okay, Scarlett.
and we're gonna spray up here.
Like this. Like
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We can do it sideways too.
this. No, like this. Like right here.
Oh, I'll get it. Daddy's getting it.
Cause I touched it.
Okay, so now we got that.
Okay, now let's do one right here.
Okay, let's move it over this way now.
I'm gonna wear this.
Oh, you're so creative. I was just gonna do straight lines. That is looking amazing, Madison. That looks wonderful. Scarlett, what do you think? And we're gonna use the fine tip here, and Madison wants the mane just a little bit brighter. So we're going to take this and we're going to paint the mane just a little brighter.
With my makeup brush.
Okay, so at this point what we're doing is we're adding some seagulls to the scene. That looks amazing, Madison.
It's not his shirt, it's my shirt.
What do you guys think? Does that look amazing or what?
Yeah! What happened to
Oh,
that
that looks
seagull?
so cool.
What happened to that seagull?
What do you mean?
He's sick.
They look amazing. He's in the background. They look amazing. Okay, Maddie, let's go ahead and take this off the board.
Cooler than
And then Mac, we're gonna go ahead and do yours. We're gonna do Sonic. What do you think about that?
Oh,
Yeah!
we should make him like something, I don't know.
Yeah. Now it's Mac's turn. Are you ready to do your shirt, Mac? Let's go ahead and do it. Now slide your shirt over the board. Okay, slide it over the board. Just pull all the way down. Okay, so we have to put him waxy side down. The shiny side, as you can see here. The side is shiny here, and this is kind of a matte side. Where do you want him at?
I want him like right here.
You want him down at the bottom? Okay, that's cool.
Just like-
Okay, let's go ahead and iron him on. There you go. So what you want to do is you want to take it and we'll just put it in the center. Watch your hand because it's hot, and we're just going to keep it flat. And we're just going to iron him on. Watch your fingers. There we go. Just like that. Now go over him again. One more time. Just keep it flat on there. Good job. Okay, that looks awesome, dude. You totally got this matted down nicely. We did have a little bit of an issue right here, didn't we, Matt?
And here.
Where at? Oh, yeah, we did. But we managed to get it down nicely, didn't we?
Yeah. Yep, fix
Okay, let's get our gloves on and then we're gonna do this. Okay, so we're ready to do this, Mac. Aren't you pumped? Moms and dads, look. We've done 3 t-shirts so far and we haven't used hardly the entire bottle. So what we're gonna do, let's try spraying just around the character and we're gonna do just a mist. All right, but what we have to do is we have to make sure your finger's out of the way, right?
Oh yeah.
So let's pull this part of your glove back down. Okay, now grab it like this and put your finger on top. Turn your hand. Turn your hand. Okay, so grab it like this. Let's just try that. Let's go for it. Awesome. Okay, we got our first coat down. Now let's take the iron and see if we can't speed the process up just a little bit. Okay, it's starting to look really cool. What do you think, Mac?
Good.
It's starting to get nice and
Whoa!
light.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we can do to
I'll play
add a little bit more. Oh, you know what I think? Because he is supersonic, Mac, is we're going to make almost like a supersonic glow around him. What do you think about that?
Good.
And then we'll put some dust marks behind him because he's so fast.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Good.
All right, Mac, so let's go ahead and we're gonna spray a little more. Okay, you did a great job mixing this, Mac. Now, let's take the iron and let's see if we can't just evaporate some of that and speed the process up. Go ahead. Good job. Now, let's take this piece here and what we're going to do is we're going to make some trail marks behind him. Yeah, so let's put this like right below his feet.
Yeah.
Let's try there.
Right there.
Now take this bottle and then go ahead and spray some right here.
Yeah.
There you go. Now let's move this up and kind of step it over just a little bit. Now let's spray some more behind him. But just spray here, okay? Let's try that. Now we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it over this way. And then we're gonna try spraying a little just right here and just mist it right there. And it'll totally look like he's just burning trails.
Awesome.
Go for it. Let's try ironing it a little bit, see if we can speed up the process. All right, I think this is looking pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and let's peel up Sonic.
Mike, help me peel it up. Whoa! It's looking good.
Holy cool, dude.
Let me help you. Yeah, just help me.
What do y'all think?
It actually looks like supersonic. Yeah. It kind of, whoa, the eyes blend in so good.
I know. All right, so what we decided is we're gonna take a permanent marker and we're going to put some outlines and make his eyes black.
We're
And
doing
all
this.
kinds of stuff. But we're gonna do his pupils, right, Mac?
We're
gonna put some
doing these.
highlights in there.
We're doing the pin around these because my dad just explained it. Because if we get this glove a white, it will get like this color and you won't even see the glove. So we're tracing it over and then making it white. Yeah,
That's right. This is what we're gonna do to make his glove stand out.
Whoa.
And we're gonna do this.
Whoa.
And we're gonna do this finger.
Whoa.
And then we'll take his glove and we'll go around here. What do you think about that?
Good.
We're just gonna make this part of his eyes dark.
Yeah, but not the entire thing.
No, not the entire thing. We're just gonna put
Yeah, that's good.
Pupils
Oh, his nose is black too.
his nose is black too. Okay, let's make his nose black as well.
Yeah.
All right, now let's do this glove.
Yeah.
And we'll do these here. Here's his knuckles, like so.
Yeah, like Knuckles from the
There we
previous
go.
episodes.
One of the things I do want to add about these shirts is you can neutralize them in water to stop the effect. We did not end up putting them in water because we just loved the way these shirts did come out. But we will wash them before the kids do wear them.
On a side note, what we did notice from doing these projects and with these 3 different color shirts, the blue did have the most immediate effect when it came to bleaching the shirts. the red took a little bit longer. And then obviously because we were bleaching a yellow shirt, the design isn't quite as obvious. And then our son wanted to make his gloves stand out when the yellow, you know, he wanted the gloves white, and it's already white behind here, so we got a little creative with it and used a permanent marker. And so they all look really cool.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We hope y'all had a great time watching us make these t-shirts. And just be sure safety's first. Be sure to like this video. Everybody, they need to like this video.
Hit the bell and make sure you do not hit thumbs down. Make sure you hit thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Click the bell. Yeah!